What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of STFU. We have two Chelsea legends with us today. Ashley Cole, Michael Essien, and of course we've got Aaron West. And then in the social corner we have Pat in front of. This guy's going to be, I'll let him introduce himself.
Yeah, what's up? I'm here in the socialist corner. I'm just going to be throwing some questions from our viewers. We're going to bring on a Chelsea fan that you definitely haven't met yet. Yeah, so I'm pretty insignificant over here, so enjoy.
All right, guys, so we're just going to walk you guys through some questions that we have. Obviously, some of our fan-submitted questions, and, you know, if you don't give us good answers, we're going to keep asking until you give a good answer. All right, so first off, we have a huge fan base that's obsessed with Ronaldo. You guys have both played against him throughout his entire career. You know, talk a little bit about kind of his development. You know, you guys played him early on. I was roommates with Tim Howard for a long time, and he talked about how this guy was terrible at crossing the ball. And then all of a sudden he was, you know, you could see his development. What was it like playing against him? And you obviously with him for a short time at Real Madrid.
I think first, you know, when he first come to the Premier League and come to Man United, it was probably kind of new to him. Maybe in Portugal he was renowned and maybe players let him get away with doing the step overs and kind of being cheeky. And then he come to the Premier League. I think when he first came, he was like this little skinny boy, went in the gym, pumped up, kind of knew when to do the skills, knew when to just give it and play. He had a great manager, with him great players, and he just developed. He just got better and better every season. And his last few years in the Premier League, for me, he was the best player in the Premier League at the time. Definitely up there for best player in the world at the time. And then, of course, he's gone to Madrid, and the rest is history.
And yourself?
Well, I played against him a couple of times and had a chance to play with him. And what I noticed about him is that guy is very serious. You know, one of the most professional footballers I've ever come across. He works really hard.
Cool. So let's move a little bit to managers. Let's talk managers. You guys have both played for some of the best, if not the best, managers. What is it that makes? What is it like? What's the key thing that you think creates or makes a great manager?
Well, I think a great manager is the way he used to his players, know his players inside out, and the way he talks to them, very close to them, and he know what button to press on to get the best out of his players.
Yeah, I've echo what Mike said. I think for me, the managers I've had, the best manager is the main guy who kind of is good with all the players, whether you're playing or not playing, the players still respect him, and like Mike said, knows how to put you in the right mood, knows when to, we like to swear, piss you off?
Yeah. Is that a swear word?
In England, you're not allowed to say enough.
Oh, wow. Okay. You can say whatever you want, within reason.
Yeah, so it's just someone who kind of can switch from being calm and then to get the best out of you. And I've had a lot of them managers.
What was that button for you? Was it pissing you off, or was it giving you a little dig?
No, it's to be honest to me. Yeah, tell me if I'm not pulling my weight in a team, then
just be straight up with it.
But they didn't really say that to me.
Cool. Do you have anything going on?
Yeah, I'll jump in with a user question. Do you guys wake up for Chelsea games in LA and Indonesia? Do you wake up and watch Chelsea?
I try to. Half the time, if it's
a bit early.
The early game, yeah, I'm driving to training, so I kind of catch the second half in the dressing room. But the 12:30 kickoff, he is a little bit too early for me.
No, I do wake up to watch some games, but if it's too late, then I just continue my sleep.
Sleep's important. At a certain point, you realize how important sleep is. What do you think you'll do when your playing careers are completely finished? Do you have any idea? Because life comes at you quick, man.
I'm still thinking what to do, but I want to do something easy though. No.
Easy? Like, what's an example of something easy?
Like scouting and stuff like that. It's easy. You just step in 2-3 rounds.
Oh man, there's a lot of scouts that are going to watch this and probably feel differently about it. Put the names into the computer. You can sign them. You have 100 million.
I need Football Manager.
No, I don't play.
You should start on Football Manager. Sign a few players there, and
no, I don't want to.
You're just ready for the.
It's headache, man.
No, Football Manager, where you can be a scout, right? You can scout on there. You have to learn how to scout players. In theory.
We have more viewer questions, if that's cool. What player would you take back in time from today's Chelsea team to the Chelsea team of your era?
I would take N'Golo Kante.
You take Kante?
Yeah.
I take Hazard. be honest.
Kante will make my work
So,
a bit more easy.
Kante has our. Are you getting pulled off the pitch now?
I was running for 2 people my days.
But you're gonna put Kante
So I bring Kante so I can relax and do the runs.
He's going to be a scout on the pitch. All the running, just sit back and enjoy it. What's something that you guys won't miss when you're done playing? Something, whether it's travel, whether it's certain types of training types where you leave the pitch every day. I remember when I was playing, I hated in the midweek, you'd be 11 on 11, and after like an hour, you touch the ball like 3 times, and you're ready to like, freak out. What is it about that you guys won't miss, you think?
Yeah, I'll probably say the 11v11s, to be honest. On that Thursday, you psych yourself up for the game. 2 days away, and then you do 11v11. Like I said, don't touch the ball. You're like, I'm just wasting my time. I want to get at it. You know what I mean? But I don't think I'll miss too much. I love the game and love being out there.
And yourself, besides doing 2 midfielders' jobs?
I think I won't miss the running, the physical side.
That's why you need contact.
I'm starting to envision him after his career a little bit bigger, sitting at the top of the stadium, just like writing stuff down. He doesn't even say anything on it. It's just like, oh yeah, that's a
Falling asleep.
Slobber and getting more.
New content.
So
Cool.
I think next up we're gonna bring in a massive Chelsea fan. His name is Dash. Dash, you wanna come on in here? He has some questions for you.
We clap for Dash. We clap for Dash.
He spent his entire youth following you guys around, so he's been nervous all day.
This is a mad moment.
The reason we clap, by the way, is because we're very calm as like fans of the game when people come through, and he's been freaking out since last week. So.
You should see my inside now. I'm
You have your
like,
list of questions?
yeah, I've got a whole. I got Chelsea.
Look
on
at
my
this.
We
arm.
wrote up a list of 20.
We're hardcore.
Yeah. We wrote up a list of 20 questions he's allowed to ask, but he's only allowed to ask one. So he's been trying to figure out what's the right question.
I created a list and then I was only told I could come on for a minute. But anyway, Ash, do you keep in contact with anyone at Chelsea still? Do you chat to them,
Yeah,
call
I
them?
still keep in contact with a few of the players. We have like a WhatsApp group, so it's me, Joey, Lamps, Diddy.
Yeah.
I don't know if you was in it.
No,
Wow.
I'm not in it.
Sleeping.
There was a reason why we started it. I can't remember why, because I feel it might have been doing something. But yeah, I keep in contact with a lot of them. To be fair.
Can Dash get in that group or?
You have to put him in that group.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do
Who's
that
the
one.
funniest one in the WhatsApp group?
To be honest, it's all business.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's all business.
No banter at all. You guys got a set. You need a second
No,
one.
there's a few
just for the
videos that
jokes.
go up, but they're more like, I don't know, animals ripping people apart. I've showed you a tiger eating attacking a freezer.
You guys superstitious at all?
I always say no, but I always put my left boot on before my right, so.
So that's just a tradition. Maybe
Yeah,
not superstition.
yeah.
Ash, can you tell us about John's superstitions?
You want?
I mean, I know he's got a lot. I didn't know you. I
He
didn't.
broke the one question rule already.
John likes everything white.
Yeah.
Everything
he has
clean.
his socks. He
Yeah.
gets dirt on his sock. He has
He's-
to change
yeah.
it. He has his tape and his shin pads.
He has
ready.
3 shoes for the game.
Really?
One
Yeah.
for warm up, first half and
half,
second half.
But
And
do you
they
think
all
he's
knew.
like? Do you think he's that neat when he's like at home and stuff,
I
like
think
proper,
yes.
tidy and stuff?
Yeah.
Does
Yeah.
he have someone break his boots in for him, or does he wear them all like during training during the week?
No,
Always
brand
no,
new.
yeah, so many shoes.
Yeah.
So training shoes, warm up shoes, first half,
half,
second half. Then he don't wear them again.
Yeah, then he throws
He
it.
just wears them like
Yeah.
not broken in.
One game, like literally.
Finish.
Yeah. Warm
Just
up,
out
then
the box.
then warm
Yeah.
up boots. He won't
You
use
remember
it.
when they
Yeah.
used to wear Umbro?
Yeah.
Every
So
week he
many-
has
so many
box.
boots.
Does he have a person like break them in and do anything?
Nah, the quality of the boot these days,
Yeah.
you can put them straight on. There's no
What happens when you go to extra time?
Oh,
Yeah,
you have a fourth pair.
good one.
Then he has to
Yeah.
change.
Or do
He
you
always
think-
have
He has
a-
to change.
he has a- he always have a new shoes.
Yeah, I don't know about
Always
that.
new
I've never
shoes.
thought about that.
Yeah, ask him.
Yeah.
Get into the group chat.
Send a tiger video.
Oh, quick question. This is not business related, but we want to know. We need to know now. What else we got over here?
Michael, I've got a question for you. Your goal against Arsenal or your goal against Barcelona? Which one? Which
Of
one
course,
wins?
Arsenal.
Yeah.
I say it every day.
There's a man over your shoulder that does not like that answer.
It's okay, you can't hear us.
Had we beaten Barcelona and gone through if Iniesta hadn't scored, you probably would have said that one.
Well,
Why
actually,
not?
we didn't lose the game.
No, I know, but they went through on away goals.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if you remember this. But
That's a bit rubbish, isn't it? Yeah, but I will always go for Arsenal.
Yeah.
There's no feeling scoring a leg goal against your biggest rival.
What's it been like for you guys as you go further into your careers with like the addition of or the importance of social media now? Are both you guys active on social media regularly?
Oh, it's just fun. For me, nothing too serious.
You ever feel tempted after a match to
Not really.
never wrote? You're telling me you never wrote up a tweet and then said, no, it's not a good idea.
Yeah, exactly. Fine for it. No, I'm not really. I think I come into this kind of generation a little bit late with social media. I don't really use it too much. I just want to do my job, play football, get it done. Kind of let everyone else do the speaking for you. You know what I mean?
Can I ask another one? I mean, I could be here all day.
What are you doing here?
I was here for the viewers, but we have the biggest fan. I mean, I can cut him off. I could send him out. I could cast him away right now and go back to the viewers. But like, this is authentic. This is authentic.
One more.
One more?
Okay.
He's got to go. He highlighted.
I'm nervous, I'm excited, I'm everything. Anyway, Ash, which English players are you most excited about? Because obviously, with Chelsea, now we've only got Gary Cahill. We used to have you, Frank Lampard, John Terry, like Joe Cole. We had such a strong English core, and now we've got Gary Cahill. I love Cahill, but it's a shame.
I think if you're looking at the young Chelsea lads now, they're coming through. The people like Tammy Abrams and Ruben. Off the street, they're getting their chance, so hopefully we'll have a few more, because if you look at the Chelsea youth teams, they've been successful.
Unbelievable.
So hopefully that crop of young kids can start to push on and hopefully make this the first team with the England squad. Maybe go to the World Cup as well.
Do you think that the golden generation kind of failed to live up to the expectations? Obviously, especially in this last weekend with BT Sport and some of these interviews that have come out, guys are starting to speak up a little bit about the dynamic or kind of the subconscious dynamic of the team. Do you think it was that golden generation kind of failed to live up to expectations, or do you think?
Yeah, for sure. I think if you look at player by player, we should have done better. Probably unlucky in a few games, but in terms of, like, we were so competitive in club football, you don't really. We did mix, but like they said, maybe we could have been closer for sure.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Any more questions over here?
We definitely have viewer questions, or we can keep doing Dash, but I think he's out of control. So here's a viewer question: who did you have the most telepathic connection with at Chelsea on the pitch? Which I imagine.
I know
means
for a
the
fact
best.
that he wrote that question. I know for a fact that he wrote that. But he asked me if he could.
Okay, well he's also he's a viewer too.
I'm guessing John.
Yeah.
He's a viewer as well.
You slipped put another one. He's not even asking it.
He tricked me.
Sorry to interrupt.
He tricked me.
Sorry.
If I'm honest, I've had a few. I had a successful partnership with Flom Malouda, with John Terry. We kind of knew what each other was going to do. Lampard, when I make the run, he always gives me the ball. So I think that squad and team we had, and Michael can maybe agree, that we kind of, the whole 11, even the subs, we all knew who was playing. We still connected the same, and we still kept that same rhythm. So probably say the whole squad, everyone.
And yourself?
Very cool.
Well, I think I'll go for the whole squad, because we train together every day, and sometimes you don't have time to look. You just look at their shoes, and this is your teammate, and then it may kind of make life easier on the pitch.
I think it's something that a lot of people don't understand is when it gets that loud in stadiums that it doesn't matter how close you can be, that it can have such a buzz that you can't talk anyway. I mean, that's one thing that I've learned to respect about the top players is that you can't hear anything sometimes.
You just think quick. I think that's what for me puts a top player, world-class player, is before they even receive the ball, they're already thinking, they're already giving that pass. And I was lucky enough to play with people like Mike, who plays ball round corners without even looking, and Lamps giving left foot balls over the top.
What Premier League stadiums do you guys enjoy playing at the most? Which ones did you look forward to the most to play at?
I would say Anfield, Liverpool. Great atmosphere. Pitch is always nice, quick, wet, and the fans are amazing. So I would say Anfield.
I'll say Arsenal, and I'll say Tottenham. White Hart Lane, I give them credit. They've got good fans. This is a good atmosphere, and again, there's always big battles against them.
You guys took in an NFL game, right?
Yeah.
This weekend with the Jets. What was that like? Have you been to NFL games before?
I've never been. No.
No, this is my first time.
Did you understand the rules or anything?
Not really, but I kind of understood what they're doing.
Basically the same thing that you were doing. Just hit people.
Yeah, I enjoyed the physical side of it, and I think the other team has to do their best to push the other team back so they can do. Am I right? They can.
You're basically an NFL scout now.
They
You're
can
an
do
NFL scout. Just
it's like rugby, you know? So
yeah. All right, I have one more question for you guys. It's cut, bench, buy. Okay, you have to cut a player, bench a player, and buy one of these three players: Ronaldo, Messi, and Neymar. You have to cut one out of those three.
Cut one.
Cut one from your team of those three.
Release them.
Not
Right
physically
now.
cut them.
Right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ronaldo, Messi, Neymar. Cut one of them off your squad.
I'm gonna cut Ronaldo only because he's probably the oldest one.
Okay.
That's mean, though. That's mean, Steve.
It happened to me. I got old. I got cut. That's what happens, bro.
That is mean, though.
Oh, man.
Who are you gonna
You
cut?
gotta cut someone.
Shall I say? I don't know. Maybe
Look
Neymar.
for the future.
He's too
Neymar.
young.
No.
Neymar's
I'm
too-
old school. I like the experience, innit?
Okay. So who are you benching then? Now you've got Neymar out of your team, so you have Ronaldo and Messi. Who are you gonna bench from that? There's no right answers here. That's the whole point of this. Is you.
Rocking a hard place right now, man.
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo. Okay.
It's me.
I'm gonna
Benching. You have
bench Neymar.
bench Neymar.
Yeah.
Okay. So obviously you're buying Messi. Both of you guys are buying Messi.
Yeah.
So you're basically saying Messi's the best out of those three.
Ah.
It's a tough game, guys. I'm just playing. It's a tough game. There's no winning
I
here.
mean, he's the best, but when you compare him and Ronaldo, for me, Ronaldo is complete player. Messi is talented, but he's only left foot, but Ronaldo can jump, shoot, left, right, can do
You
everything.
don't need a right foot when your left is that good.
One more question for you guys. Is that cool?
Yeah.
What's the best on a single day? Not necessarily who you played against, but just the best performance. I'll tell you mine first, right? I played against Brazil in Chicago and didn't ever play anywhere near Ronaldinho, but the way he played, it made me so angry the whole time because he didn't stop smiling, and we'd kick him, and he'd get up and jump around and like do all this type of stuff.
I don't think he was
And
smiling though. Is he still?
I'm done.
Okay, maybe he was mad then. He just couldn't express himself.
It's just the shape of his teeth. You think he's smiling.
But I remember thinking like, this is the most unbelievable thing. Like this is not. None of us are doing like any like. We don't deserve to be on the same pitch as this guy. Would you remember a performance from a player that was like that?
I would probably say Ronaldinho as well. He nearly finished my international career. England, Brazil in the World Cup, and he just gave me the dirtiest step over. And you know they scored from it, so that's all you see is the step over me. Stay up on my feet, and then bang, Ronaldo scored. So I would say him.
Steven Gerrard performance?
No, Gerrard is too serious.
Too
That
serious?
guy don't smile.
Okay, he doesn't have to have fun, but the best performance you've ever seen where you just looked and you're like, that's unbelievable.
Well, probably Gerrard, yeah.
Yeah? Why?
Because
Okay.
he was that good.
Yeah? You're just that good every time.
I've never seen him like playing against him. I remember one time we played Champions League and I have to follow him.
Yeah.
He had a very bad game. I have to follow him everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy that that still happens in football at the highest level? You tell you to follow the guy?
Yeah, sometimes. And it was good hitting too.
Yeah.
He said, Michael, that's your job. Just follow him.
Yeah.
I said, okay. And I was very fit at that time.
Yeah.
And I was running and he had a very bad day.
Yeah.
I think it's a good tactic.
Yeah.
No, it's hard
If you
work.
have one player that is the team's best player, keeps everything ticking for the team, you take him out of the game.
It's a good tactic. I played in a pickup game in Dubai a couple months ago, and a guy followed me around. A pickup game followed me around for 60 minutes everywhere I went. And I was terrible. It was terrible. I was terrible. He was on me everywhere, and I was just thinking, like, I'm going to get a good workout because I'm running him to the corner flag and back, but, like, what am I doing out here? And it worked, even at that level. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. I appreciate you guys coming on.
Thanks for having us.
Pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Guys, that is it. Thank you to these Chelsea legends. Make sure you guys get down in the comments. Let us know what you think about all things from today, as well as the upcoming or the rest of the season in the Premier League. See you.